What's going on, everybody? It's Gio, and today we're going to be talking about emotions and the fact that likely everybody has them, right? A lot of people try to repress them, a lot of people try to ignore them, but let's be real. Everybody has emotions, okay? I know you got emotions, and I know your ass feel guilty for not subscribing yet, okay? Or like it at least, I don't know. Whether you want to believe it or not, our emotions affect us on a daily basis. And even if you're really good at controlling them, there's still that little bit that does affect you. First, we can acknowledge that emotions are just feelings that we gain from the external events that happen in our life. But don't get emotions and thoughts confused, because they're very two different things. And in fact, your thoughts directly influence your emotions and vice versa, but we'll talk about that. As time has gone on and we've grown up, we have learned how to use these emotions in our lives. And this is something that I call role playing, okay? And I'll explain it to you. Think about a baby, okay? A baby's mind is like a blank slate. And as they grow up and as they learn, they develop traits of the people that take care of them. But we're not going to focus on how the baby was taught how to walk and how to talk and how to eat. We're going to focus on how the baby was taught how to feel and how to use emotions that they learned in life in future situations. Now I want you to imagine the blank slate for the baby's mind again, right? And the baby just seen his father act in a fit of rage for the first time. He's like, fuck this shit, fuck this! Baby's like, yo dad, chill the fuck out, hit this joint, yo. Baby sees that, and for the first time, he acknowledges it, he takes it in, and he has equipped it for future use. Whether he understands why his dad is mad or not, he has equipped that feeling, that show, that role for future experiences when he has to act mad. I mean, nobody has to act mad, but when situations pop up and you're supposed to be mad, someone expects you to be mad, are you going to show it? A lot of people are going to say no, but a lot of people are lying. Let's pretend we live in a perfect world real quick where people don't get angry. And the father did never act in that fit of rage. Hypothetically speaking, will the baby ever exhibit those feelings in his life if he hasn't learned it? This is obviously to suggest that the emotions and the ways we react in life are learned behaviors. And the reason why I bring up the baby is because we are taught how to use those emotions from birth. Because think about it, as a baby, you can't be mad about fucking taxes, but you learned how to be mad. So when you encounter taxes in the future, you're gonna be like, fuck taxes! You get what I'm saying? I hope you understand. And that's the whole concept of role playing. In life, you're gonna inevitably fail. I'm gonna inevitably fail. We're all gonna run into obstacles. However, those obstacles are completely unable to affect how you feel unless you allow it. And that's the truth. It's how you allow things to affect you. And that's why we talk about the baby, right? Because the baby was taught how to allow anger in its life. And it used it. And it became just like its father, right? Not to say that the father was a bad dad. He was just having a bad day. Something to always remember is that emotions were created by man. Right? We obviously feel some type of way when things happen in our life. But emotions, anger, sadness, that was created by man. Let's go even further. We know that your thoughts are the ultimate deciding factor in your life. They have the power to control the present and the future. And when you have these emotions, it is nothing more than your mind's way of reacting to thoughts. Now, between your thoughts and your emotions, there's an underlying factor. And it's you. If these concepts were layered, you'd be at the base. It all starts with you. You have the power to control both these things. You have the power to control your thoughts that influence your emotions. And you have the power to control your emotions that influences your thoughts. And now I want to tell you about how I did it. If I was talking to my past self from 2 years ago today, he would have said that he is depressed and he is anxious. But you want to know what else he would have said to me? That he knew he would have made it to where I am today. And why would he have said that? Why was he so confident? Because in my journey, I knew that there needed to be one constant, and that is positive self-affirmation. I needed myself to say, I'm going to keep doing this no matter how hard it gets, and I needed to keep doing it. Now, there were days that it was so difficult. There were days that it was so hard for me to keep that thought in my head, that I'm going to keep going no matter how hard this gets. But then I eventually got there. And no matter how your life is going, if you have a goal, this is how you do it. You have to plant the seed in your mind with language first, with positive self-affirmation by saying that you're going to do it no matter what, that you are going to do it. I will. And do not let it be a goal. Let it be you. If you are constantly saying, hey, this is me, I'm going to go get that goal over there, you are constantly chasing it. You're never going to reach it. You have to be the goal. You have to say, I am this, I have it now, this is me, I made it happen. Stop saying, I will achieve it. Say, I have achieved it. I have it. It is mine now. I made it now. You gotta say, I am a millionaire. Even when I didn't believe myself that it was going to get better, I still told myself that it was going to happen. And then later on, I realized it was me. I was the reason I'm feeling this way. I was allowing myself to feel these terrible thoughts, I was allowing myself to feel these nasty thoughts, the things that were making me drive myself into the dirt. And this is why so many people die prematurely, because they have thoughts that overwhelm them so much and it ruins their life, and they eventually take it. Or they make so many unhealthy decisions that they lose it. You must take control, and you must not second guess it. They do not want you to be happy. They want you to be sick, and they want you to keep coming back so they can make more. They want you to keep eating dirty so you can become addicted and keep eating more. And lastly, never forget that life has a never-ending chain effect to every action. The way your emotions and your thoughts affect your actions, you will eventually make a choice that affects somebody else. It happens on a daily basis. Even the turn that you made in your car this morning affected somebody. At the time that you did it, at the place that you did, it affected someone else's day. Because if you hadn't took that turn, someone else's day would be different. You must realize that your actions affect a million people. It is a whole chain effect. Let your actions be positive and meaningful, and let your thoughts have intent. Remember, guys, I love you. I love you so much. You are the answer.